Hey guys, it's Beckoning Cal here and welcome back to another video. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be having a game of Mono Red Aggro versus Izzet Flash. So I played this game earlier on in the day and this is kind of like a post-com intro kind of thing. So in this new kind of series of videos, I'm not sure if that's probably the right way to say it, I'm just going to be playing with certain deck types against other like meta decks. So Izzet Flash, Jund Food, Jeskai Fires, all of those kind of decks. Just just to kind of show you how you should order your plays with the decks and how you should sideboard your decks whilst you're playing these in arena. You can quickly pop on, have a look, watch through, and also you could just watch them in advance so that if you do come up against it with these decks, you know how to play them. So with that said, it would be very much appreciated if you could subscribe, drop the video a like, maybe comment what other decks you want me to play against and what decks you want me to use. And with that said, let's get into the game. Okay, so into the game we go. Now let's have a look. We go first. Let's see if our hands are any good. Got a little bit of lag here. Okay, well we've got 4 lands, so that's the problem I'm finding with this deck at the moment is that there seems to always be too many lands in my hand. But I only play 21 lands in total, which so I just don't get it. Like, okay, then let's pass to him. Okay, so there's the possibility of it being a Jeskai deck or an Izzet deck. So I would have already said in the intro what deck this is, but for me, I'm interested in like quite what he's playing. So there's all the chats. He's got a shock or a lava coil or a stomp or a bone crusher giant, but we'll just have to see. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm playing around Quench. Because if he quenches my Chandra, there's little chance of me being able to... Okay, so we're playing against a Flash deck. Then I'll shock him. See, I'm happy with that now that he can counter my spells. Next turn I can swing in for 5, so he's on a 3-turn clock if I can get the shock in. It's very possible he's got a quench pass to attackers my turn. What I'll do is I'll just keep swinging in with everything. There's no reason for me to... Yeah, like I said, there's no reason for me to play anything currently. Alright, and then what I will also do is next damage and Chandra Spitfire.
Hey, don't start any fires without me.
Just build
Find
up the
your
loyalty.
fires of passion within.
There's no reason for me to shock him because that's the only instant or sorcerer I actually have in my graveyard. 4 mana, so what could that present? He might just play Bone Crusher Giant here. Like, he's not... Resolve that. Alright, 2 1/1 elementals, and I'll swing him with everything. It's 3 damage.
My fiery friends.
I'll be able to kill the Bone Crusher Giant, and at the same time, I'll be able to get a Frenzy down. Yeah, okay. I take 2 damage from it, but then I will deal a total of 3 damage to him this turn, so I'm still 1 point up, and I'm the burn deck. So this guy doesn't really want to be dropping below, well, below what he is now, but because I've got the Frenzy out of board now. Okay, land on top, so I'll draw that next turn and then we can start again. Hopefully I don't hit 3 lands in a row, that'd be pretty unlikely. He's probably just reading this at the moment, not actually targeting it with anything. Although there is a chance. Razor Borrower. Okay, put it into the hand. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, I will just play it like this. That puts him down to... Quite nice. Okay. Like, I'm fine with that. I've still got him in a free turn clock when I play the Steam Kid. Oh yeah, of course I can't play the Steam Kid because... See, that's a good thing with Frenzy. When it's... when I've had all I want out of it. Okay, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna... Now, this isn't looking great for me currently, but I think it's looking better for me than it is for him. So, I've got 6 lands in play. Okay, I see how it's going to be. Next turn, if I've got mana left open, pass the blockers. Well, I can't do anything. Pass the damage. Alright, play a land. Let's shock him. We need to just start going for... Got a lot of mana open. Okay, there's a land on top. The only limiting factors we're finding with this deck, it would seem. Alright, well we're going to have to block the Bone Crusher Giant here. Actually, are we though? Yeah. Yeah, we are. Land comes to hand. Okay, what we'll do is we'll Lava Coil. Lava Coil this. Actually, it was probably a better decision there to... Okay, then we'll play Scorch Spitter. Here, what we're really doing is we're just preparing ourselves for blowing up the Experimenter Frenzy, playing Tall Brown and going in for lethal. He'll get me down to 5 health next turn if I can find a removal for that. So I've got to... He can respond, but I have a feeling his response might be... Resolve. We don't really want to be declined. We don't want to be using all of our mana for that. And then I will shock the Brazen Borrower. Okay, that's nice. So, theoretically... Oh, he still needs to find... I need to find removal for that, but he equally needs to. Okay. I think this is going to have to be the turn where we stand. Then Chandra Acolyte with Flame.
I've learned a bunch of new burn spells to try on you.
-2 to get a shock. So what we could do here is we could just shock the Brazen Borrower. And then we'll play a Scorched Bitter at the same time. And then next turn we should be able to go in for lethal with everything. At least that is what I'm hoping for. He's only got one card in hand, so I'm not expecting any counters. Maybe he'll be able to get lethal. Okay, what are we looking at? Maybe another Brazen Borrower? Okay, that's fine. Scry, hopefully he keeps none on the top. Oh, he keeps both of them on the top. That's what I hate to see more than anything else. Playing against these kind of decks. But I've got an absolutely... I don't know if you guys... So I've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Anything in exile? My graveyard. So I've had a party. Okay, this is good. You can't write this stuff, honestly. Trade, and now let's see what he can do. So if just one of my creatures currently manages to get in, I can kill him. Okay, there we go, and that is lethal. So into sideboarding then. So it's a tricky one to see what we sideboard against this deck. Also, I'm sorry if I was a bit quiet back then. I was just kind of trying to kind of process it myself, just to fully see just what we could do. So what I might do is I might put in actually this deck's pretty, it's now blue-red flash, so he's got to play a lot of spells. So what I might actually be expecting is for him to have one or two. So let's take, what I'll do is I'll drop a shock and I'll add a fry, just because I'm expecting him to have maybe a Niv Mizzet in deck, because blue-red, lots of instants, lots of sorceries, so that's potentially a lot of potential for triggers that he can go for there. Right. He's choosing which player goes first. It's fine by me, I don't really mind. I mean, there's only one serious way that he could go. See what I mean? I'm just getting so many lands. I've got 21 lands in the deck. You would think that if I told you that I was playing 21 lands and in every hand I was getting 4 or 5 lands and just getting flooded, you'd laugh at me. But no, I'm getting loads of mana. So I might actually be considering to drop lands. But I shouldn't, because the minute I drop lands, it's going to give me none. Like, I don't really want to, I'm not trying to complain about it, let's say, but it's just kind of annoying, you know? Because I want to see this game to be as good as it could possibly be. This guy's obviously got a Bribal Cutthroat in hand. He hasn't played it. So like, this is obvious from me, the way he's playing. Okay, he's got a Quench. Okay, that's cool. Do you have another counter spell, mate? Maybe one more Quench? Okay, opt. Alright. That's cool. I hit him for 4 points of damage this turn. Next turn I can Torbran. Maybe he's got Bone Crusher Giant. So, yeah, so what he actually wants is like play the Bone Crusher Giant next turn, just as a blocker. But then next turn, if he plays the Bone Crusher Giant, I Torbran. And that's pretty much. I'm not going to say he can't go back from it, because he can, but it looks good for me at that point. Opt. I'd like to see him mulliganing. Well, not mulliganing, you know what I mean, putting the cards to the bottom, because if he leaves him at the top, I know he's got something good and he's got an answer. Torbran. Yeah, I knew he had a counter, but you've just kind of got to go with it.
Just say hi to my fiery friends.
Next turn, if he gets rid of Chandra, Acolyte, and Flame, I've got enough one in hand. Okay, so I've got the ability on, so whatever happens, I'm going to be able to do that. There is a chance he's got a Flame Sweep. Okay, I'm going to give these guys +1/+0. And then I know he doesn't have a counter in his hand, so this one. And next turn I'll be able to hit him for 4, which I could buff to 7. Okay, and there we go, that is the win. So this seems like a pretty fair matchup for the deck. There's not really much you can sideboard in for it, because the sideboard's based around just playing life gain and artifacts, and this isn't either of that. You've just got to kind of play your deck, be aggressive, and just go around that way. So thank you guys ever so much for watching the video. I hope you found it informative and has helped you out in this matchup particularly, and also just playing the mono red deck in general. So thank you for watching. If I could ask you just to go down and subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and